What's good, this is a little tip to make your handstand push-ups a little easier, especially while you're learning them and maybe are just on the edge of being able to do it but aren't sure quite how to get over that barrier. The main focus is going to be how to use a micro kip or a mini kip or a teeny kip to make the handstand push-up go without making it look horrible. So here I'm doing a push-up as rigidly as possible, not using the trick at all, not using a kip, and I actually had to work to do it, unfortunately. So here you'll see the micro kip that I use. I pike a tiny bit on the way down and I open the hips on the way up. So you'll see as I exaggerate this pike and hip opening why this actually makes the handstand push-up easier. By piking, I essentially store some energy that I can then send upwards and over my hands. This helps me both become lighter because of the momentum going up, but also helps bring the balance past the hands, which makes it easier to catch the balance on the way up. You have to make sure not to pike too much, otherwise you'll get so underbalanced you'll just fall. You might be tempted to pike a lot because then you can really whip, but actually whipping too much isn't good because you'll fall over. One key focus should be making sure that as the hips open and you push up, that the shoulders move back under the hips. This makes a shorter trip for the hips and makes it much easier to hold the handstand in the end and much easier to hit your form or your line right away. If you don't do this, often what happens is you end up in a bit of a scorpion or banana handstand with your shoulders loaded, weight bearing forward, instead of having your shoulders in line with your hips and being in a straight line. So in the end, when you get the timing just right, meaning that as you go down, your hips pike a little bit, you don't pike too much, and then you open your hips and then start to push up and open your shoulders at the same time, then you'll feel this really smooth handstand and you can just lessen and lessen the pike and kip until in the end you just have your completely perfect handstand push-up. Hope that helps. Comment if you have any questions. Let me know if that was helpful. If you nailed your handstand push-up suddenly, some people will, I'm sure. And otherwise, train safe, train hard, but not too hard so you can be safe.